Welcome, in review by Djsprc. We have the Sunloo filament connector FC01. If you're wondering what is an FC01 from Sunloo, filament connector is basically to be able to weld two filament together. Let's say you want to make a rainbow color filament yourself with your scrap that you'll have left. This is what you would need to be able to do it. I have gray and white bonded together right now on this one here. Or let's say you have pretty much an empty roll and of the same color, and you want to use it, not use it, basically transfer what's empty, what's left on this roll on a brand new one. That way you don't need to stop your print midway, swap the rolls because one roll's empty. This is the machine you need. What comes in the box itself is the instruction booklet, PTFE sleeve. This kit here comes with 100, and you have your machine plus your power. For your power, you will need a USB plug, USB-A adapter. That is 2 amps. I have one plugged in the bench here, and you have your machine. Before I plug it in, let's do a tour of the machine itself. Plug in the back. A little bit of instruction booklet information on the machine itself. You have your display here. You pop your lid. You have your PTFE cutter in the back here. Pop this switch, opens the door to reveal the heating element. And you have your push button to release your door, and this should serve at the same time as to activate the machine. Continue now. Mine's a little bit finicky, but you don't need to preheat the machine. When you plug it in, it will start heating itself. But when you close the door, it should basically start the timer. Like I said, mine's a little bit finicky. Close the door. Let's plug her in. You have your on and off in the corner here. Press on it, turns on, you hear the beep. You have arrow up and down. The temperature the machine's going to, the temperature you have set. And up here in the corner and up is basically the product you want to weld together. If you press the play button, the category here at the top will start flashing. Now let's press the button down, PCL. Now PCL is at 85 degrees, 85 Celsius, and the machine's already at 19. Now it's going down. Press play again. Press down, you have PA. Press on it, PET-G, ABS, PLA, and then you go back to PCL. Let's say we select PLA. And now you hit play again. You'll see the set temperature is flashing. Trying to making sure the camera sees it. Then you can select your own temperature. Stock is 185 for PLA. I have it at 190 C's. Reason is right now, like I said, I think my machine's a little bit finicky. I'm not sure. But what you want to do, we'll flip the lid, pop this open, leave it like that. We're going to grab ourselves a piece of PTFE tube. Come on. Put that aside. Let's put this all aside. And basically the PTFE tube, if you're wondering what that is, it's the same thing as your Bowden tube that you have on certain printers. If you have an older Ender 3 Max or Ender 2 Pro, the white tube that comes from your extruder that goes to your head, that's what it is. This is just a smaller version. Now in the instructions, it tells you to grab side cutters and cut these at an angle. I don't use side cutters. I use scissors. The reason is with side cutters, it puts too much pressure and basically it squishes the filament. And you're not going to get a good weld. I use a pair of scissors. Cut both ends straight. Grab the PTFE tube. Slide it halfway. And grab your machine. In your machine, you'll see your heating element. You're going to want the center of the well itself in the middle of that. There is kind of a small arrow. It's hard to see here. It's right there. You pop it in the center and try to keep this straight. Close the lid. It beeped to me. Now it's going back to temperature. It's 188, 191. And what I do, now it's telling me it's supposedly ready. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure if it's just my machine might have an issue or not. It's not ready. It's not the first time I use it. I give it a little bit more time. Because if I have a feeling right now, if I take it off the machine, it's not welded together. Yeah, let's see. Pop it out. Take it out of the machine the most straight as possible. And what I do, I go grab my fingers on both ends of the PTFE tube and hold the weld. The other thing too I notice with this machine is basically at the ends of the PTFE tube, it gets soft and you're trying to keep it straight. So you don't want this to be able to kink in your printer. Now, I keep it straight as possible, like I said, and I feel the temperature. Now, I'm gonna still leave it alone for a couple of seconds to make sure the inner core is basically cooled off. Or if not, you're gonna pull on it to see if it's welded or not. You're gonna basically stretch your filament. That happened to me a couple of times. Now it should be cold enough. Let's see if it worked or not. It did not work. That's where, like I said, I think the timer on the machine is not correct. Let's put it back in. It starts beeping. Leave it alone. Again, like I said, I'm going to leave it in. It's not the first time this happens to me. And it's not like I never had success, because this is welded solid. These two here, no issues. But I had other ones that basically did not end well. Now, you're going to get used to your machine. You can get the hang of it. After a while, you'll know exactly how long to leave it, what to do, and that kind of stuff. The biggest thing is to make sure your two filaments are stayed straight. If not, you're going to go cockeye, or it's going to bend and become hard and it's going to stay bent. Let's see here. I'm just going to grab it. Yeah, it feels soft, very soft. I'm going to hold both sides, keep it straight as possible. I think we have successfully did it this time. But again, it's hard to say. It feels like, it looks like it. No, it's not. I see light in between. And I'm just going to pull on it. There you go. For some reason, I'm having issues now. Let's do this again. What I'm going to do is close the lid. And I'm going to push on it a bit. putting a little bit of pressure on it to make sure that they do stick together. And I'm going to leave it alone again. This is one of the issues that a lot of people are having with this machine. If you don't keep it straight, or by accident you just pull it out a bit without even realizing you're doing it, that's where basically these kinds of prints you can print to hold the filament straight. You put your machine in the middle, flip the clamp, that clamps it in here. But again, even if you have it in here, you still can pull it out. But it keeps it straight and prevents you from really trying to take it out. Push it in a bit. Let's see here. Hold it again. You leave it alone. Try to use the table to absorb the heat. And you can physically see it too. It seems to be correct this time, but look could be deceiving sometimes. And the reason I'm not pulling on it yet, the inner core may not be fully cold, and when you're going to try to pull on it, you're going to stretch the filament. See, right now I'm pulling on it, it's not coming off. That's telling me successful. Now, there's 2 ways to remove this. Even 3 ways. You can use an X-Acto knife and just slice it off, or turn the machine off here. Use the PDF cutter in the back here. Basically, you put it in, clip it, close the lid, and it slices it. Then you just peel it off. But let's say you did like me here. You're doing small pieces. Just take it, slide it off yourself, and you can reuse these a couple of times. And voila. Now, to show you for this video here, I'm going to put it back. Put it where it was. And let's use the cutter in the back here. Put it in. Here are the clips. It holds on both sides. And close your lid a couple of times. Pop it back up. Take your filament out. And find the cut. Normally the cut's underneath. It is hard to see it. There we go, it's right here. And basically you can peel it off. There you go. Now, if this is the way you do it, you cannot reuse this. This is garbage now. Put it out, and you have your weld right here that's perfectly welded together. Now, again, like I said, you can use this machine here, pop in the middle here. You have your filament going in, the holders here. It works. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It does. At the moment, I'm having more success doing this way here, manually with my hands. But if you do have, let's say, 2 rolls, you have to make sure to keep it straight, like I said, and then making sure that it doesn't pull out. I thought I did it correctly the first shot. I didn't. When I pulled it and put it, I saw the light in between. I saw basically an empty void. And you saw it yourself too. I was able to pull it out. Pull it back in, put it back in the heater. It beeped, waited a bit, because I said, sometimes when I bring this down, it starts beeping. Other times that it's up, it starts beeping at me, telling me it's already at my temperature. Again, like I said, possibility could be the machine. I don't know. I'll do a little bit more testing with it. Now, let's say You don't want to buy these. You're going to ask yourself, is there another solution? Because basically this prevents the filament from melting in the machine. Yes, there is a plan B. Silicone tubing. This is basically 1.6 millimeter by 3.2 OD. And again, this is cheap too. You can get yourself some high quality one. This came from Amazon. You can get them pretty much anywhere now. You're just going to cut yourself a piece like this one hit here. And you're doing the same thing. Pop it on top. Go in the middle. Just make sure again, everything's straight. Now the other thing too, you have to be careful when using the silicone tube. Is again, that's what I say, keep it straight. See right now it's bending. You have to keep it straight. Because if you don't keep it straight, it's not going to weld correctly in the machine. It's the same thing. Make sure they're wow. They're touching in the middle. Align it dead center. Close your lid. Now on mine, it doesn't always want to hold. I have to push the pin back in because it is bigger than the PTFT tube, but it will hold. You do the same thing. You wait it to beep, and if your machine's like mine, give it a couple of seconds more to heat up. And once it's heated up, pop it. You check it. Is it welded together? Yes, it is. Good. And you pull on it. It doesn't. Now, again, with this, you have two choices. You can cut the silicone tube off, or you can slide it off and do the same thing as the PTFT tube. See, the machine was still hot. It melted it. And this you can reuse. The same thing again. Silicone tube, 1.6 millimeters by 3.2? Pretty sure 3.2. Let's see here. Yeah, 3.2 millimeters. Basically, it's 1/16 ID by 1/8 OD for your Americans there. And yeah, or you can grab these and you can again reuse these. Now, if you guys have any questions or comment, post them below. I'd be glad to answer you guys. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. And happy filament bonding.